Hey guys, it's Tick.
And Jack.
Welcome back to Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones.
Yeah.
So, in We Tanks, the CPUs are so fucking stupid. They're so dumb.
Oh yeah, in toddler mode?
Yeah.
They're so bad.
They're infinitely more likely to get in your way, and they will never resurrect you. They will never res you.
Yeah, in toddler mode, they don't help you at all in that way. Because I know in all the other modes, they at least rush to help you.
Yeah, they might help you if you so happen to be in the way of their path that they happen to be traveling.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it. I literally found it more helpful to play by myself in toddler mode.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because of how fucking useless the CPUs are.
Dude, it's really funny. I actually, what I did was I went to see how far the CPUs could go by themselves. And I think in toddler mode, they made it to like level 36, maybe. But the problem is, I think it was level 36. It was one of the levels, I think, where they had to fight like a boss guy that was like, he would stand in the middle and shoot bullets outwards. Anyways, they made it a lot farther in regular mode, like kid mode. But obviously that's because they resed each other. But they
don't res each other in toddler mode. They just won't res you.
So fucked up. But the only problem is there are a few levels that they can't do, like just straight up.
Yeah.
Because it requires lobbing their mines.
Yeah.
And they can't lob.
But if you do that for them, like, how far can they get? Is basically the question I would ask immediately.
Yeah, and
it's like, if you,
far.
because obviously you can just do that for them. It's not a huge deal if you do.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the game. They should be able to do it, but they can't because they're stupid or something. Like, whatever. I wouldn't say that's breaking the rules of your run that you've got going, essentially.
Exactly.
To be like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
And so, like, they did pretty well. Like, they made it really far. Like, they beat almost half of it by themselves. And that on a single run, too. Like, from start to finish. Which means if they, like, just started from the next checkpoint, they could very easily beat the game. Like, just about as well as, like...
In kid mode?
Yeah, kid mode.
Non-toddler mode?
I don't know. I didn't go too ham in.
Dude, it's so sad that they're so fucking bad, though.
They're so bad.
They're so bad.
It was hard to watch. Ugh, yeah, it was pretty silly. But yeah, no, it's good. It's cool to know that they're, like, actually competent later on.
I know how to equip bullets and stuff now, too.
Yeah, the different bullets?
Yeah, do you know what?
You gotta go in there and change it.
It's like, there's literally just a menu called the player menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You click them and then you get to change
I unlocked rocks because they were on sale.
Rocks.
So I have rocks for bullets currently.
I have small tanks for bullets.
I know.
So silly. Oh, Maya's gonna go outside again.
Fuck you, Maya.
How could you? I trusted you. You're supposed to hold it in. Hold it in like the rest of us. Oh, man.
I know there will be a problem with Connor in that movie.
Why?
Because he's Jesus in it.
Hopefully Connor can look past.
I know, but he's got a problem.
Connor is a special character.
Connor is a problem. Yeah.
He's a special.
That's where I genuinely thought you were taking that when you started saying that sentence.
No, he's a special.
Connor is a problem.
You're a problem. Oh no, the big man, the big gross man got your whammon.
It's the vizier.
He's touching your woman. How's that
Only
make
a little
you
bit.
feel? How's that make you feel?
We're nearing the end of the game.
Ready?
It's not a long game.
Are you ready to play more Tomb Raider? Well, then stop beating the game so goddamn fast.
Can't help it. I'm good at the game.
Well, be better. Be worse.
I'll kill you.
That's kind of excessive.
I'll kill man.
That's a little excessive.
I'll do it again.
It's fucking goofy.
The prince was cast to his
He's
death
fucking
into
goofy.
a pit of darkness.
You said your wife was extremely silly? No, I said she was fucking goofy.
He had known that his journey would not
Exactly.
end well.
Exactly.
It's such a stupid, like, really fucking specific joke. It's very silly.
Sometimes it can come of ill. Sometimes
Space bash through the wall.
Is this where I...
Oh man. Going to sleep.
Good.
Going to sleep.
Next time.
Play the game without me. Entertain them.
I'm not here to entertain the... Dude, did you know Gorn 2 is coming out? Or has come out?
Gorn?
I know you've never played Gorn.
Yeah, so why would I know that Gorn 2 is coming?
Dude, it's so good.
What's Gorn? Oh my god.
It's a VR game. I think next week I'm gonna buy a Oculus 3S because they're like $200 right now. Like they're cheap.
The 2S or 3S?
The 3S.
What's the S stand for?
I don't know, special.
Fucking. Usually the S is.
They're better for sure.
They're
And like
better?
the 256 gig one is like 300 or something.
Nice. Why are you
Like-
buying a new Oc? You like yours?
Because it's a better one, and then I can play more games. You know what I mean?
No.
Like there are literally just more games on the 3S than there are on the original, which is what I have. No,
You could probably get all the same games.
no,
No?
because
No?
they're too strong. The games are too good for the
Too much.
basic original S one.
Too much.
Yeah.
That's one thing I liked about
I think Gorn isn't even compatible with the original Quest.
Jeez.
So
Yeah, but you have that on Steam, so you can just play that through the Quest.
no, I have Gorn on the first. I mean, I guess I would, but no, I don't think so. Fucking, come on, will you please?
That's one of the things I really liked about the Quest was that you could play it as a standalone, but you could also play it through the cable with your computer.
Yeah.
Which gave you like a whole bunch of options, because then the computer runs the game, so your Quest doesn't have to be very strong. It just has to display the 3D.
You still definitely want a better S, even though, like, technically, yeah, the game does run it on the computer. Like, trust me, you do want a better Oculus still.
Well, you probably get better visuals and stuff.
It's not just that, it fucking, like, there's a big lag problem with some of those games.
Oh, that's fair.
And lag in VR is disorienting and nauseating, just sort of generally speaking.
Put that
So,
weak sauce. Remember when VR was really taking off?
forever ago.
Yeah, back in COVID times.
Oh, yeah.
They're not so much. It's not so much anymore.
Yeah. Not many people actually have the space for VR, though.
Well, it's because it's a whole thing, you know. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people live in apartments, too, so...
well, that's the thing, is it's like video games like this, where you just sit down on a couch.
Yeah,
with
you
a
just
TV.
need a special box and a TV.
Exactly. Boom. But a VR, it's kind of like you get the thing, and then you have to have space for it.
And the biggest problem is the space,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
get clear space even.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
Even semi-clear space.
yeah. So that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Except you can technically play a lot of games just sitting down.
Yeah, but then you still need a certain amount of space, and that's still hard to get.
Nah, easy mode.
So,
Easy mode.
nailed it.
Yeah, I like my Quest.
Yeah.
I haven't played it too much in a while.
Right. I am thinking about getting a Quest just because, like, a Quest 3, because A, it's way better. B, I can get more games that I can actually just take places a lot easier.
Yeah.
And then, like, there are a lot of other problems with using Oculus specifically with Steam, because Steam has the HT Vibe or whatever. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so it's harder to get, like, decent support for your Oculus on Steam.
Exactly.
Like, there are a lot of other issues with it, and, like, a lot of the games that I have on Steam will just play natively on the Quest 3. So,
That's fair.
boy.
Do you see it? Feel its moist embrace?
I only really got the Quest to play Beat Saber.
I think the
Beat Saber's fun.
I like Beat Saber.
think you can maintain
I like Beat Saber, but not that much.
That's fair.
Freaking, there are other games I like more. Gorn I really, really enjoy. It's one of those games you just get in and kill people and have a good time with. There are technically challenges and stuff.
The other one that I really like that I have is the
Space Pirate
Pirates.
Training. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fucking awesome. I love that game. I like that one probably more than Beat Saber. But those are like the only 2 games that I care about.
Right. And like both of them are great. Especially the Space Pirate training.
Space
it's like
Pirate-
perfect for me.
Yeah, it would definitely benefit though from the 3 because I know that like.
No, it has a hard time sometimes.
Yeah, it pushes the limits of the 1, like bad. So like
So-
sometimes you'll just be like going and just lags and shit. It's so bad.
Feeling thirsty, feeling
But,
dry.
yeah, it would definitely benefit from like a 3rd or like the higher capabilities.
Yeah, the better generation
Yeah,
of VR.
but yeah, I don't play it enough to care.
Exactly. Whereas I would honestly probably play mine way more if I had better like graphics and stuff.
Yeah, if it was just a smoother experience.
Oh,
Nice.
damn it.
You dropped like right on it
I
too.
didn't mean to. I meant to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Oh, jeez.
Nailed it. Did you see that shit?
Barely survived. There's another game on there that I haven't really played at all. Was the Five Nights at Freddy's one.
They came out with a second one that's just as fucking spooky.
It's like I feel like the VR one is just way scarier than like
Yeah.
the regular version.
Yeah, they made a flat version of the VR one, and that's still not as scary as the VR is.
It's because the VR is so fucking horrifying. 'Cause you're like actually there.
Well, and you're child-sized, like legitimately child-sized
Yeah.
in VR.
Yeah, so
It's
you're just like.
fucking horrific.
So its extra immersiveness is what makes it so much more horrifying.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, now you're like, you feel like the actual helpless child that's stuck in this awfulness that's happening. So anyways, good times. I haven't played it that much.
Yeah, neither have I, but it's good.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
And again, the second one came out.
I'm never going to get it.
Especially if I have a 3. It's not fucking supported on the 1.
That's fair though. Freaking, I got the first one for Shay, because Shay said she wanted to play it. But then she never plays it
Because it's too scary.
It's too scary, which is really funny because she really loves her horror movies, but she can't handle anything that even remotely resembles real life. That's horror. That's horror. You know,
Yeah.
like actually being afraid in real life is like she just can't do it. But you know, movies, she's like, oh, it's not real, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But, like when she's playing the game, it feels too real.
Fucking Alien Isolation is so scary. It gave me heart palpitations.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, you got the Master Sword.
I did get the best sword in the game. I think I can one-shot him.
Oh no, Johnny!
It's his father.
Johnny!
Sean!
Sean! Sean!
Sean!
Sean! That was funny.
You can just bust out the Heavy Rain references in any context.
Still be saved. Maybe
But-
rescue a damsel in distress along
I'm trying to think what other games I even have on there. That is like archery game.
You have Vacation, or not Vacation,
Oh
Job
yeah,
Simulator.
Job Simulator.
You might have Vacation Simulator too.
maybe
Or
Probably.
Job Simulator Vacation DLC or whatever.
See, that's another one. You know what? I'm sick of this. Freaking, I cater to Shay too much with games because she'll be like, "Oh, I really want to play this game," and so I buy her this game, and she never fucking plays it.
Dude, I've played a fair amount of the Five Nights game because your account is on my Oculus.
Yeah.
And I've played a lot of Job Simulator.
Yeah,
Like-
but like Shay said she wanted Job Simulator, so I got her Job Simulator, and she played it like a little bit, and then that was it.
To be fair, they're not long games.
Well, no, but she didn't even beat it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then there's like other games that like I bought for her outside of VR stuff, where it's like I just get her a game, and then she just never fucking plays it.
Yeah. Just bam.
It's really,
Bam.
it's really sad. It's just like, what the heck, bro?
You do cater to me too.
It's like,
Bam.
goddamn.
Bam. Bam.
Like, I bought her Slime Rancher,
Oh, dude, I fucking love Slime Rancher.
and she
I
hasn't
played the second
it that
one. It's
much.
really good too. It's
She-
not out yet. The second one isn't.
Yeah, but she hasn't played it that much. There's a lot of. Oh, I bought her Destroy All Humans. She hasn't really played that.
I've played a fair amount of that too.
I-
Because I bought it for myself.
Right. But and then I bought her the Alien Hominid games. I bought those for her. Barely played. She really hasn't even played them at all.
I'm not gonna lie. I buy a lot of games for myself. I also don't play very much.
Well,
But like,
shame on you.
meh. It's my money being spent on my own self. Like, fucking whatever.
It's true. Yep. Get her too much cool shit. She doesn't use it with the game specifically. I think one of the only games that I ever bought for her that she like really played was Web.
I've heard good things about Web.
She really likes that game. She actually is like beating the game. She beat the storyline, and she's been trying to like 100% it by getting all the stuff. So she like actually played that game.
Yeah, I've been trying to 100%.
Nice.
Fucking damn it. Assassin's
So
Creed
bad.
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Fucking such a big game. Like
Bad-
Jesus Christ.
Bad game. Bad game.
No, it's not a bad game. It's actually really good.
Bad
but
game.
it's fucking massive. And like to get 100%, I actually have to do all the side quests and have 100% DNA sync,
Jeez.
which is just absurd.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Ugh.
And I had to get 100% DNA sync. I have to do certain I have to do a bunch of challenges. Like I have to do every single guild challenge,
Yeah.
and I have to do all the side quests, and I have to have 100% on every side quest. I have to collect every collectible, which I've done. I need to finish all shop quests, which there's only one more, and I just need more cardinal dye for it.
Yeah.
And I only need one more cardinal dye at that. So, like,
Jeez.
I'm basically done with those. And, like, it's just insane. There's so much shit I have to do
You'll
in
never
that game
run
to
out.
100% it. No, I'm getting pretty close.
You'll never run
I'm
out.
at, like, over 70% at this point.
You'll never run out. You hear
That's
me?
so rude.
Rude ass over there asking for food a whole 30 minutes early.
A whole 30 minutes.
Yeah, she don't get
Jesus
food.
Christ, fat slut. No.
How dare she? Oh, it was really funny. So tomorrow is my nephew's freaking birthday. Or whatever.
Oh, that's what's going on at 1?
Yeah. But it's happening at 2. That's why I have to keep you guys out of it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I gotcha. I understood.
But freaking, they were talking to me like, oh, he wants Minecraft. And so I got him Minecraft. But I had to get him a whole ass console so he could play Minecraft. And so I happen to have this old 360 laying around. It's the
Modern Warfare 1.
yeah, Modern Warfare 3 edition, which is funny, so it makes a special sound. But it doesn't have an internal hard drive, so it's going to run off this 32 gigabyte thumb drive in the back. So as long as they have that plugged in and they don't unplug it,
Which
which they
should be fine.
yeah, it should be.
For a
And then-
while, at
And then
least.
obviously, I'm giving him a wired controller, but it's not just any wired controller. It's the extra small wired controller that
For his
they can-
baby hands.
Yeah, because he's only turning like 7, so it's like perfect for him. He's a little tiny controller, which I think is awesome. But I also had to go through the arduous process. I set up an account for him. I had to set it in the settings to automatically log into that account when you turn the console on. But then I also had to set it to where it automatically booted the game as well. So now whenever you turn the console on, as long as the game is in there, it'll
Yeah.
just immediately launch the game that's in there.
Yeah.
Which is perfect because
That's what the PS, or not the PS3. That's kind of what it does with disc auto start when you put it in. I mean,
yeah. But the whole point was that I needed to do something. I needed to do it that way so that there was no like navigating that anybody had to do over there.
So you didn't have to teach anybody anything.
Yeah, I'd have to teach anybody. Just literally
Turn it
turn
on.
it on. And that's it. You're in the Minecraft now. And obviously it's a 360 version, so it's not the fully updated one.
Yeah, but he doesn't need the fully updated.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what they said there, because they're all like, he doesn't need the fully updated version of Minecraft. And I'm like, okay, well then I got an old 360 with Minecraft, the disc version too. So it's like, here you go. And they're like, that's good, because freaking Jeremiah was like, no internet for him, which is fair. And it's because one of their friends was thinking about getting him a tablet to play Minecraft. And Jeremiah's whole thing was like, the internet. I don't want him to have internet at 7 years old. And
Which, like, fair, but also...
yeah, so he's just like that.
Weird.
And so, which is fine, whatever.
Yeah,
But that's what I was like.
it's your baby.
Yeah, it's like I literally have an old ass console that like you don't have to connect to internet. I've got a disc version of the game, and like I can get it set up to where it'll just play the game automatically. So he turns it on, and there's the game.
Yeah.
So as far as he'll be concerned, that's all the console does is play Minecraft. It doesn't do anything else. It doesn't even play other games as far as he's concerned.
Yes.
Until later on in life when they're like, he's old enough to have other games.
Hey.
Now, where it's like, oh, now he's an older kid. He's like 10 or something,
Mwah.
and now we
Pat
can
to
get
bud.
now we can get him more games for his 360,
Yeah.
so he can play actual games.
Well, and 360 games are generally cheaper.
Oh yeah, they're super fucking cheap, dude. Unless they're like
What?
really fancy games, you know. Like even like heck, Alice in Madness Returns. That game's still like $25.
Yeah.
Like on 360. But then it comes with this controller that's really tiny, and he doesn't need batteries for it. So that's like a whole nother plus.
How are you, lady? I know, you're an attention-seeking slut.
See, I never understood this part of the 360 controllers.
There's probably another plug-in for that part.
I've never seen one.
Or an extension or something.
Yeah, but I've literally never seen that connector be used for anything ever. Hey Maya, what's going on, kid? What do you want from me?
Maybe because of the age, maybe they plug into like a computer as well.
No, that's not even a computer bit. 360 came out to mid 2000s, so like USB had already been like a standard at that point. And so it's like I don't know what that connector was ever used for, because they did it on the original Xbox as well, where there was just a different connector on the controller that you had to buy an adapter for the console that it goes to. And so it's like I don't understand what their thought process was behind it.
I don't know.
And so, you know, whatever. Stick my finger in her ears. Stick my finger in her ears. Stick my finger in her ears and scratch it all around. She likes that. Yes, she does. She needs to get her ears scratched. Give her that double ear scratch.
These creatures seem to feed off the sands. Before they steal any more.
It's too much for her little brain. She can't handle it. She's dead. She's passed. Yep. And I just happen to have this in my inventory of games. And nobody's bought it in a while, so I was like, ah, fuck it. I only had it listed for like $15, so I was like, ah, sure, whatever. I'll just gift it to a child.
Right.
It's like, it doesn't matter.
The main thing I would be concerned about is the console.
Yeah, the console's probably worth like actual money. They don't realize how nice I'm being, like basically giving them a free gaming console. Good watch, I'll even look it up. My bet is at least $50.
Right.
So let's see. Xbox 360 modern. Hey, Maya, shh. Stop that. Hey. Give me that.
She like walked right up to the mic too with it.
Ooh, damn. One sold for $92. Wow, I'm being really nice.
Yeah. This is $100+ gig.
Holy shit! Here's one that sold for $120. $100 for this one. I should tell them that.
What the fuck was that?
Be like, you guys are welcome, by the
Yeah.
way, that I'm gifting you this console, because I didn't realize that it was like $100 console. So, you know, you're welcome, I guess, for buying your child $100 freaking console or whatever. It's okay, I didn't pay for it. I think actually my dad got this one for my sister from like a GameStop for like, I think he only paid like $40 or $50 for it back like forever ago, and she didn't want it anymore, and so they gave it to me to sell.
Oh, that's nice. The doy.
Yeah, they just gave it to me because they're like, oh well, we don't want this, so you can just like sell it or whatever. And I was like, okay, and it's just been sitting in a box for the past like year because I haven't bothered to sell it. And it's a good thing I didn't, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm only $15. No, I'm only paid like $6 or $7 for this Minecraft game. So I guess I'm only in it. Yeah, I am 15. So I paid $8 for this controller. So I'm giving him a $15 present out of my own money.
But you're losing $100.
Yeah, but in reality, if I kept the console, sold it, I would have, and the game, I would have.
And the controller.
And the controller, I would have been able to get like 100 plus, close to $130 for this whole set.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm giving them everything they need. I'm even giving them an HDMI cable. And I'll probably even be the one setting it up at their house
Yeah.
for them because they don't know anything about video games, so, or consoles or anything. So I'm probably gonna be the one setting it up at their house.
That's ridiculous. If they're doing something like that, they should at least fucking learn how to do it themselves.
I know.
Like,
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, Rand. Okay, so you remember how Rand called me about Roblox?
Yeah.
She meant Minecraft.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so she didn't even say the right game. Because she called me about Roblox, and then I was like, yeah, Roblox is free. And then later, it was like, she brought it up to me about Minecraft. And I was like, Minecraft? Don't you mean
Minecraft is a different thing.
Yeah, don't you mean Roblox? And she's like, no, Minecraft. And I'm like, Roblox is free. Minecraft costs money.
Yeah, because it's the difference between a free source thing that some random fucking people on the internet made
Yeah.
versus Microsoft's IP.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're freaking money machine. It's like no. You gotta pay for that. And you need something to play it on. And so, yeah. I'm gonna have to make sure to tell Jeremiah that. Be like, I looked up the. Oh, by the way, I looked up that console before I brought it over here, and apparently that's like $100 Xbox because it's the special Modern Warfare 3 version.
Yeah.
So be grateful or something.
Yeah, at least be grateful. I mean,
Be grateful that I'm giving
Like-
your child like $100
yeah.
in value for nothing for his birthday. A 6-year-old. Oh, 7-year-old. Excuse me. I'm giving a 7-year-old child
Right? Like,
$100 basically.
I can never understand people who aren't even, like, at least grateful for the kind of shit that people do for them. You know?
It's true. I imagine that they'll be more grateful when they find out how much it's worth. Because they probably, like, 'cause to my brain, I didn't even think the 360 was worth anything. I thought it was worth like 30, maybe $50 at most.
Yeah, but it's the Modern Warfare one. So
Yeah, but
immediately I'm like, that's worth money.
Yeah, but I didn't even think about that. And then I was like, until now, and I'm like, oh crap, that's actually like worth like 3 times to more than I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh, what a perfect stopping point.
Hey, look at that! You freaking did it. Look, this chicken throws like a football.
That's a shitty spiral you got on you.
Yeah, it was all like crooked. As soon as I threw it like this, I'm all twisted.
Good. This is a fine
All right, well,
piece
I
of
guess if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
Till next time, peace out.
Bye-bye.